But I think it's, there on the minimum wage stuff, I think the Kruger work has really had a major impact on the debate. It hasn't completely settled it, but prior to that, I think the views were very different on these issues, because once these were always going to be politically heated debates, and so what I think the academic community can do is kind of try to bring clear evidence to these problems, and just comparing sort of seeing how that gets handled here in the US. Academics do have a voice at the table there, and they do get listened to. It doesn't mean that their recommendations always get implemented, but at very high levels of the government, clearly people were very aware of the Kruger work, and it was a big part of the debate, even if it didn't settle it completely. The sad part about today, it's going to be slightly harder for people to challenge my ideas when I put them forward, and of course that's terrible from my perspective, because that's not how I learn, and I don't quite know how to deal with that. Luckily at home, my kids are not quite so impressed, but that is something. Actually, I talked to Joshua Angrist this morning. We kind of talked about that makes things a little bit more difficult, and it means there's more pressure on me to do that myself, to kind of find people who are willing to criticize my work, because two sad things is kind of one, that Alan Kruger isn't here kind of to be part of this. He's actually the only person in the world who co-authored with all three of us, and so kind of we were emailing earlier, and that's the sad part.